And this upward trend is sparking some concern for another wave of infected people. But what does that mean exactly? Dr. Karen Landers with the Alabama Department of Public Health says another wave means a number of cases peaking and straining our healthcare system. A wildfire, another term, is the virus spreading until it, quote, burns out and has no end in sight. Landers says we're not at either, but we're certainly at a tipping point.
We actually still have the opportunity to reduce these cases if we go back to remembering what works, and that is the very simple and very straightforward of the social distancing, respiratory hygiene, and the use of the cloth face covering.
Landers says last week more than 800 patients were hospitalized with the virus, and like we said earlier, as of today, over 1,000.